Have you ever had that strange feeling where, on paper, your life looks pretty good, but you still feel a little lost? Well, today we're going to talk about that quiet, nagging sense of being adrift, even when nothing is obviously wrong. Let's dive in.
So this is the big question, isn't it? It's such a confusing place to be. There's no big crisis to solve, no fire to put out, but that feeling of being disconnected just hangs around. So what does this actually look like?
I mean, you're getting things done, right? You get up, you go about your day, you handle what needs to be handled, you pay your bills, you meet your deadlines, you take care of business. By all outside measures, you are a solid, competent adult. You've probably followed a pretty sensible path. Checked the boxes you were told to check. You've built a life that makes sense. But this is the thing. Underneath all of that stability, there's this quiet hum of emptiness, a feeling that, is this it? It's a disconnect between the life everyone sees and the world you're living inside. So where does a feeling like that even come from? Well, the interesting thing is it usually doesn't come from some massive failure on your part. A lot of the time, it's just a natural side effect of a life that's settled into a deep routine. Think about it, When we're younger, life is all about discovery and learning. But as we get older, our days can start to feel like a loop. Our focus shifts from exploring to just maintaining. It becomes all about keeping the machine running, the job, the house, the bills, and slowly, without you even realizing it, curiosity gets pushed aside for efficiency, and your world can start to feel pretty small. But here's where we can make a really powerful shift in how we see this. What if feeling lost isn't a problem? What if it's actually a signal for something else entirely? So this is the key. That empty feeling isn't proof that you've done something wrong. It's a sign. It's your own inner world, your own intuition, telling you that you're ready for more. Not more stuff necessarily, but more depth, more connection, more you. And this really gets to the heart of it. The ache you're feeling probably isn't for another promotion or a bigger success. That's all external stuff. This is an internal call. It's a deep need for more meaning in your day-to-day life. You feel lost because you've outgrown the life you're currently living. Just let that sink in for a second. This is such a powerful way to look at it. The feeling isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you've grown, you've changed, and the life you built might not fit who you are anymore. And that is a much kinder way to see yourself. Okay, so if this feeling is a signal for growth, what do we do about it? Well, the answer isn't to just blow up your whole life. It starts much smaller than that, with gentle, simple steps. The very first thing to do is just change the question you're asking yourself. Our first instinct is to think, what's wrong with me? But what if you shifted from criticism to curiosity? What if you asked, what part of me hasn't been listened to lately? Maybe it's the creative part, or the adventurous part, or the part of you that just wants to be playful. And when you start listening, you can start to take these small, really low-pressure actions. We're not talking about finding your grand life purpose tomorrow. It's just about weaving a little bit of newness back into your routine. Pick up a book about something you know nothing about. Watch a 5-minute tutorial on how to do a simple little skill. Drive home a different way. Just create something, anything, with no goal other than the act of making it. Because that's what this does. Every little spark of newness is like a breadcrumb on a trail. It's not going to show you the whole map, but it gives you a sense of direction again. It reminds your brain that the world is bigger than your to-do list, and it slowly brings back that feeling of moving forward. So if you take away just one thing from our chat today, let it be this. Feeling lost does not mean you are broken. It doesn't mean you failed. It is a completely normal and honestly an inevitable part of being a person who grows and changes. It just means you're standing at the edge of something new. You're ready for the next chapter. And it's totally okay that you have no idea what that chapter looks like yet. That uncertainty, that not knowing, that's part of the process. The important part is that you're ready to turn the page. Thanks for spending some time with us today. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate this feeling, and just know that you are definitely not alone in it. We'll see you next time.